song to sing. Oh wow, y'all. I've been having to turn her gain lower than mine. I'd be yelling and stuff. Just needed to see our things a lot better and zoom in so we can see this moving in, real time. We use words like real time now. It's not our fault. It's because we paid like a shitload of money. Oh wait, let me turn all of these effects off. OMG. OM Jesus.
My lordy lord. Oh my lordy lord. No, that was worse. Oh my lordy lord. Is that a chicken strip?
What the fuck? Out of all the things I thought you were gonna say, that wasn't what I thought you were gonna say. To be honest.
Oh, right. Oh my lordy lord. Is that a Starbucks cake pop?
Anywho.
That's what I was thinking. I'm so quiet.
You are? You were just like way louder than me.
Look.
Just a while ago. I just had to turn myself all the way up because I wasn't matching yours.
And I'm so much more quiet than you right now.
And you're always louder than me.
Have a dream.
And now you're clipping. Come on now. Okay. Okay. Say okay.
Okay.
Can you say okay regular? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure we're like at the right levels.
Okay.
I think that's pretty.
I think that's pretty.
Okay. Anywho, remote. We've been recording for 3 minutes now.
Wait, no.
She having fun.
Wait. Oh my god, wait.
Is you crying already? I think I'm gonna take my glasses off because I get tired of seeing my glare. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I can't see.
I'm hyper today. Which is weird because I took my meds.
You had a shitload of
Did I?
energy today though.
I did.
Or you didn't even take a nap.
You're so right. I didn't take a nap today.
You didn't. I was thinking that you were gone. I was like, she didn't take a nap. I wonder if she's gonna fall asleep later.
No, that's not how that works. Maybe it's because that green tea I had.
Girl, it is not from no Bigelow.
No, I drink green tea a lot.
I can't see shit. Anywho, hi.
Hi. This is the Good Ones podcast.
Yep.
I'm Adeline.
The glasses gotta come back on. I can't see at all. It's just like a nothingness. Oh wow. I'm Nikya.
You already know. Jon Snow.
John.
That's John, by the way. Got him at Spencer's.
Oh reminds me of my mom. When she came here, she was like, where y'all get that from? It's like Spencer's.
Yeah. I've gone back and I haven't seen it there. And it was the only one that was there when I got it.
Last one.
Because nobody cares about Game of Thrones anymore. But they will. Because trailer for House of the Dragon came out last week.
That's me trying to like fix my hair. That's like a piece of hair about to poke me in the eye.
I just want to like talk real quick about how fucking excited I am for House of the Dragon. It's gonna be so good.
You only talk about it every episode.
Do I?
You get excited every time.
It's just because it's getting closer and closer. The trailer came out. I'm so fucking excited. It looks so good. I'm most excited to see Dreamfire because I think she's gonna be really pretty. Just like the way that they describe her. Hopefully they like actually like make her look how they describe her in the books, because
I hope they don't pull the HBO Titans and they made Starfire this old black woman. She wasn't old, but she wasn't old, but she was like at least 25.
Well,
and she was like not cute.
Well, Dreamfire is a dragon, so I don't think that they'll make her an old black woman.
Make her weird. They always gotta ruin stuff.
Well, I know
they gotta ruin something.
Her like writer in the show is kind of like mid as fuck. She does have a really tragic story, but Dreamfire is like, I don't know, she just seems very pretty, and I'm really excited to see her. We saw, I think it was, Syrax, and,
I just want to make it clear that, like, I've never watched Game of Thrones.
Not Vhagar, Caraxes.
So, I have no idea what she's talking about.
I'm talking about the dragons.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I pay attention that much.
I'm just like, I don't know. I'm really excited to see the dragons, and like, it just seems like so much more drama, and like, it just seems very darker. Rami and Jaldi is composing the music again, which I'm really excited for because he's amazing. Absolutely killer. And I can recognize his music.
His schwa.
Very easily. So, shout out Rami and Jaldi. I'm sure he's not listening to this, maybe. Maybe he's a secret fan, who knows?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
That would be just like a random ass person that not a lot of people know.
No, not to me. He's everything. Oh
my gosh.
I'm excited for the theme song. I wonder if it's gonna be like, because the theme song for Game of Thrones is like the Stark like house song. So I feel like the theme song for House of the Dragon is gonna be like the Targaryen house song. So it's like Daenerys' like theme, but like a little bit different. Which is really cool because her theme is like, oh, it's like very intense, very cool. Yeah.
By the way, this is how I am every time she's talking about Game of Thrones. Or like a band I don't listen to.
Yeah. When we were walking home from school one day and I just talked about like TikTokers, like the entire walk, and you were just like silent the whole time.
Cause I'm like, I don't know TikTokers.
I don't know. I'm just very. I like talking about stuff that I know about because it makes me feel smart. Even if it's stuff that nobody really cares about. Are you turning up my gain? Oh my god,
yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, you were way closer than I was, so we're not gonna say nothing. You could have turned it up.
I didn't think about it really.
Well, anywho, I was gonna say, so I bought us some cards. I'm like covering my face up, I'm sorry. I bought us some cards that's supposed to like help with conversation, and allow kind of like us to know each other a little more. And
I feel like we know each other pretty well already, but
yeah,
you know.
could always learn more.
Yeah.
And for y'all to know us more.
Oh yeah. Get to know us. Get to know us a little bit.
You know, y'all might know Aaron and not. Oh, but
Aaron.
y'all might know Addie. So I was thinking about Aaron. Y'all might know Addie, but know nothing about me.
What if Aaron just like appeared out of the wall?
Yeah, what if
Yes.
y'all might know me. Oh, dude, I would lose my shit.
I know Scott knows Aaron. Hi, Scott.
So,
Shout out Scott.
yeah. So, you want to pick or I want to pick, or do we want to do
first.
two?
You go first.
We'll just do like two, and then I guess we can put the other one in there. So it has 2 questions on it. So I guess we can just pick one. They kind of like both have something to do with each other. So, okay, this says, do you have obligations you want to end? What else could you do with your time?
It's kind of a heavy question. Obligations I want to end. I want to finish editing that YouTube video that I was supposed to upload like a week ago. I could edit it.
You could edit it. And what else could you do with your time?
What else could I do with my time? Like to get, or like when I get that obligation out of the way. Not be stressed about it.
You shouldn't
Because,
be
like, I'll
stressed
be,
about
like-
a video.
Yeah, I'll just be like, I'll be chilling and then I'll be like in bed and I'll be like, fuck, I like didn't edit today. And then I'll just feel guilty.
It's like that when they like, you gotta give some percentage towards your goals. It doesn't have to be 100% every day.
That's very true. I think that the video is going to be really good. Hopefully, I mean, I'm sure it'll be out by the time this is uploaded. Hopefully.
That's
But
like
if not,
3 days.
but if not, yeah. I'll have all of Friday to do it. I'll probably do it tomorrow.
Yeah, you have Friday and Saturday. We don't have class.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not that we had class on Saturday anyway. But, yeah.
But, if it's not uploaded by the time that this is uploaded, look out for it, because it's going to be really good. I'm like halfway through editing it. A little less than halfway
It
through
won't be up
editing
until
it.
next week.
But, it's really good so far, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Yeah.
I'm Nikya Life and I approve this message.
Of course.
What's my question? We'll put it in there.
I don't know the answer to this one, so I'm not going to answer it. Ask it. Answer it. How have you benefited from science and technology?
How have I benefited from science and technology?
Be as specific as possible.
Be specific as specific as possible.
Be as specific as possible.
Well, technology obviously helps me find my sound, and without music, I don't know what the hell I'd be doing. Also, without music, I wouldn't be here. And if, like, you know me years ago, you would know that, like, that was, like, a big thing. Like, I used to, like, count down, like, by days, like, how many days I had left until I could leave. Because, like, I didn't have the best life. I mean, like, it was a lot better than other people's, but the way that I was raised to cause a lot of mental problems. And so, like, I always felt trapped and, like, in a box, and I had to be picture perfect. And it was very suffocating.
Yeah.
And without music, I wouldn't have made it. And I wouldn't have, like, escaped. Like, escape sounds like a really, like...
It sounds cheesy, but it's very true.
Yeah, it sounds like a really hard thing. Like, it sounds like a harsh word. That's, like, a really harsh word, but I don't really know another word. But that and the fact that, well, science is the same. Because, obviously, Bachelor of Science. So, yeah.
I'm getting a bachelor's degree, a bachelor's of science. So it's like, you know,
something slight.
It's whatever.
Like, I dibble and double.
Well, I'll just have a bit of a bragging right at like family reunions and stuff. Just be like, oh yeah, I have a bachelor's degree in science.
And science is like something people run away from.
Yeah.
So like it's hard.
I was terrible at science in like high school and middle school. Like I never did good in science. I was always my worst class.
But like were you good at biology or were you good at chemistry?
Neither.
Oh wow. Because it's like this thing where like you're either good at this or you're good at that.
Kind of better than chemistry.
So that would be biology.
Yeah, I guess I would be better. I guess I was better at biology than chemistry. Because
biology is more like a trial and error.
Yeah, because I took biology and I passed biology, but chemistry, I got like halfway through it, I dropped it. I dropped
whatever the fuck stoichiometry is, I still haven't figured it out.
So many of my friends were in like AP Chem. And like
I was in AP
crazy.
Chem.
Like I could not during my senior year.
Let's not talk about it.
My senior year, me and my friends during lunch we would hang out in the AP Chem class. I'm not really sure why. We did that like every day, like my senior year. And then we would go to the bathroom and do bathroom activities.
She said like she gonna get in trouble for it now.
We vaped. We vaped in the high school bathroom. Wow.
I'm Nikya, if I approve this message.
Guys, don't vape in the school bathroom. At least go like out to your car.
A lot of people can't do that.
That is very true.
And a lot of people be addicted.
That's very true. Okay, if you're going to vape in the bathroom,
some people don't vape in the bathroom though. I didn't see a lot of people vape in the bathroom.
I feel like people vape in the bathroom when when they're like going to the bathroom. Like they have like in their own stall. But
like I've seen people vape in choir. I've seen people vape like in the hallway.
Class. In the hallway?
Like they're just like.
Yeah, my school was like very, very strict with vaping. There was this one time my junior year, they got this like smoke detector that could also like pick up like vapes, and it was just like one in like a specific spot. And these kids who I may or may not have been friends with were hitting a cart in that room because it was like it's like a little hallway that's like secluded from everything, and it's like dark and like you can't really, nobody goes in there because it's like in the gym. And so they were hitting a cart in there, and then the fire alarm went off, and that happened twice in 1 week. And after the second time it happened, our principal went on the intercom, and he was livid. He was so mad. He was like, we know that the fire alarms have been going off due to vaping, and he said, we're here for schooling, not juuling.
Oh, damn. He thought he ate.
He really did. And, like, as soon as he said that, I remember I was in my history class. As soon as he said that, everybody in my class just fucking died. Like, we were all laughing so hard, and, even my teacher was laughing, because he was, like, the cool teacher, you know? But, actually, that teacher was notorious for catching guys vaping in the bathroom, which is pretty funny.
I mean, because if he was cool, then he knew, like, where would I be?
Yeah. It was like, if I was in high school. I know that if he was in high school, like, at this time, he would be exactly like those kids.
That's why he can find them. That's why it's easy.
He just always walks in on them because they're like, the thing is, if, like, at my school at least, like, if you're going to vape in the bathroom, like, with a group of people just, like, hanging around, like, I feel like girls get away with it better because girls already, like, kind of do that. They just kind of, like, hang out, like, in, like, a space. You know what I mean? Like, girls hang out in the bathroom. That's, like, a thing that girls have always done.
Girls go to the bathroom in groups.
Yeah.
No matter.
The guys don't really do that, I think. I don't know. I've never been in a guy's bathroom when there's guys in there.
Guys' bathrooms stink, so.
They do. There's always.
They don't drink water. Like, can y'all drink water? I know a guy
who literally never drinks water.
Please, let's not talk about him. Let's not talk about him. And then Mountain Dew out of all the sodas, you picked Mountain Dew.
That's like the most radioactive soda.
It tastes like acid. I know this because I used it to stay woke yesterday. Like, it's literally battery acid. That's what it tastes like. Yeah. Battery acid.
It's just so, like,
poured out of the positive end.
It's just like Mountain Dew is the most, like, intense soda, I think.
Yeah.
Like Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper.
And you're drinking that
instead of water. Like, just please.
Instead of anything, you could have. Can you just drink a fruit juice? Just drink some apple juice or something. Some cranberry juice.
Drink some Gatorade.
God damn it, he needs some cranberry juice. Like, he's a woman. You need to get your insides. You need to get your shit clean. Please. Eat some Greek yogurt. Please. Plain. No flavor. Jesus Christ. Disgusting. That's so nasty. I feel so bad for anyone who had to raise him.
Just going in.
He stopped drinking water after they stopped giving him formula. After the formula, it was like no more water.
He just never drank water in his entire life. He just sweats Mountain Dew.
And he's shriveled. He's gonna be shriveled and you're like.
His blood is code red.
Oh my god. Ew. Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah, that's how they make code red. They just like bleed him out.
Imagine. That sounds like some dystopian type shit. Like, everyone drink this and the whole time it's like somebody's blood.
I don't know why you saying that reminded me of God, what's it called? There's this like book that I like. I didn't read it, but I watched like a YouTube video like explaining it. And it's about like the future of like humanity. It like goes on for like billions of years basically. And it's like and that humanity like evolves into different species.
Species.
Like
I have you know.
Different species.
I have you know. The
eventually there's like this like alien race that takes over and like enslaves us and like basically like morphs us into like different like creatures and like puts us on like different planets. It's very crazy. I think it's called like all futures or something like that. I need to look it up.
Why did you do? Anywho, I was gonna say
that just reminded me of that.
That's
something that would happen.
When you said you never seen a group of boys in the bathroom, and I was like holding my mouth and stuff, it made me think of. I think I was a sophomore. Pretty sure I was a sophomore. Positive I was a sophomore. So there was a group of dudes in the bathroom. They didn't get caught. Group of dudes in the bathroom, in one of the bathrooms, they're like So our school is like weird. It has like the gym, and then it's like an entire like storage area underneath the gym, and there's 2 bathrooms over there that no one ever uses. And like you can get there from out of, it's the old gym, not the, it's 2 gyms. And so they like went out of the old gym's doors and went down some stairs to get down there, because it's like 2 staircases that get down there, and then you can also get down there from another way. But no one ever goes down there. Like, no one goes underneath there either, other than the janitors. It's like they use it for storage. And it was literally a fucking group of dudes down there, and one freshman girl. I don't know who it was in that group of dudes that like told somebody, but like not even 5 minutes after what happened down there, everybody knew.
Wait, how many guys was it again?
It was like at least, it was a good 9. And it was like towards the end of the school year. She's like 16. Yeah, I think she got like held back or something. But like she's a freshman, and they were like seniors and juniors.
Oh,
And
that's disgusting.
And I don't know, I don't remember who it was, but I just remember like I never like found out who the girl was. Obviously like a lot of people knew who the girl was. But me, like, you know how I am, I don't really give a fuck. Like, you do what you do, I don't care. But yeah, it was like just like crazy. And then like apparently like a lot of dudes were like recording and stuff. Yeah. But they said that she was like, after it happened, like she was like bragging about it after everyone was like bringing it to her. Like they said that this happened yesterday, and she's like, yeah, that. That's what that made me think of. Like they didn't get caught.
Yeah. There's that like little hallway that I was talking about earlier. People would fuck in there too.
It's like I don't why.
It's like it's a little hallway that like people don't use during the day. But the thing is, it's like right off of like the hallway, like the so there's the choir room, then the band room, and like the hallway, like that like they're on. That's where the little, it's like, it's hard to explain. It's like, here's the choir room, here's the band room, this is the hallway, and it's like right here. And it's like it's not a hallway, it's like a wheelchair ramp to like get into the gym, like on because the gym, there's like the regular bleachers, and then you go up, and then there's like the stands that are like permanently there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I don't give me one.
Yeah. And yeah, a lot of shit has happened in that ramp. That one specifically. Because there's 2 on like both sides, but it's just like the one that like people.
Just the one.
Yeah. Actually, my freshman or sophomore year. During gym, me and my friends would hang out in the gym, in like the top, like the very top bleacher, and we would just sit there and vape, and watch like people like play basketball and shit. We would like.
That's actually a very iconic movie scene.
Yeah, it would be a movie scene. It really would. It was kind of iconic. And then they
gotta put that in that show that we're not supposed to tell anyone about.
Yeah, it's a show that we don't know that we're on. And
we definitely don't know. Looks at the camera. Definitely don't know.
And then like eventually the school kind of like caught on that like kids weren't doing great things in the gym during lunchtime. And they like started like kicking people out of the gym.
I just want to know, like, what would
and then we started hanging out in the bathroom.
make you want to fuck at school?
Yeah, it's like it's weird because like
I know like people like go and they like it's a thing to like go fuck in like restaurants and stuff.
Yeah, like exhibitionism.
But like school
is just like that's just a whole other
I've
thing.
never been like, oh my god, he is so fine, I want to go fuck him right now in the hallway, like, I feel like in the janitor's closet.
I feel like it's more than not the guy's idea. In heterosexual instances.
Wet dicks and small balls.
Yeah. Definitely.
Don't steal my stuff, people.
White dicks and small balls.
So, yeah. I'm just saying.
Should we do another topic?
Sure. I actually kind of like these.
Yeah.
And they're all
guys,
like,
we
different.
don't have a guideline today. This episode is, we're just raw dogging it. Is it interesting?
I'm not gonna do that one, because that one is a no. Wait, no. No. So.
Do the different colors mean anything?
I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out.
I don't think they do.
What makes a good friend? Who is an example? The moment she has to pick between her friends.
A good friend is somebody who can always be there for you, and somebody who will understand when you're going through a hard time and kind of like know what to say and like understand how you're feeling and kind of like just like be like respectful of you and your boundaries and kind of like know how you feel like non-verbally. Yeah, like if you're like, for instance, like if you're like at like a gathering or something and you want to leave, and like a good friend would be somebody who can pick up on the energy that you're giving off, that you don't want to be there, and like, you know, like that's how my relationship is with Erin, Morgan, and Tessa, especially, and also Ellie, of course. And yeah, I mean, it's just like somebody that it's I just use them as my example because they're like my soulmates. You know what I mean? Like we've been friends for half my life, basically. A little less than half, I guess, but you know, like they've been my best friends for years, and they're definitely good friends.
Yeah.
Love you, bitches. Even though Morgan's probably not listening to this.
I don't know. What's the name of our podcast? I can picture it. The cartoon.
It's like pink and purple and like it's a cartoon of Addie and Gaia.
I love that, man. I'm gonna remember them for the rest of my life.
So funny to me.
I've never heard that one before.
To be fair, I think she was like swallowing.
Oh, Lord.
Imagine if this is the first episode she listens to.
Making fun of her.
Okay, a good friend is also somebody that you can make fun of and they won't
Get upset.
take it to heart. You know, they'll just be like, fuck you.
So, look, I don't have a lot of friends because I don't have any other than Addie. So,
kind of like her best friend at the moment. You don't have to say anything.
I won't. So yeah, like my friends are Addie and like my mom. Like I know I can like tell y'all pretty much anything. Which is weird because like we just met.
Yeah.
But I've had a shit ton of examples on what not a good friend is.
Definitely.
So from that,
y'all know who you are.
I know like the bad signs. Like I know like if you do this, like no, I can't be your friend. Which is why I don't have friends. And I'm like very much introverted. And I don't.
I think if I never became friends with Erin, I wouldn't have friends. Because Erin is, like, very social. So, like, she kind of, like, is the reason that I am, like... And she's also, like, very nice. So, like, at first I didn't really like Morgan. She knows this. And I feel like Erin kind of...
Those are the best friendships.
Erin, yeah, same with Tessa, honestly. Like, me and Tessa didn't really like each other for a minute. I don't think Erin liked me at first either, because we've always known each other, because like we always went to the same like elementary school, and then her dad and my mom were on the PTA together, and there was this like one night. Of
course, Kate was on the PTA.
Yeah, she was the president. She was the president.
Of course she was.
And Scott was the vice president.
Such a Kate thing.
Yeah. So like her dad was the vice president, and my mom was the president. So we like went to meetings.
That's what's
sometimes.
up, Scott.
Yeah. And I think Scott became the president after my mom resigned. But I remember we were at a PTA meeting with our parents at the same time, and it was like me and Erin and another girl that she was like best friends with before we became friends. And I think this was in like 3rd grade or like 4th grade, something around there.
They became friends.
Yeah. And I was so weird, and I remember like I was like trying to like play like this game with them, because like we were in the library and it was like dark, because obviously it was like school was out, like all the lights were off. And I was like pretending to be like a werewolf or something like that. I was really into werewolves at the time.
This is an adorable story. Keep talking.
I remember I was behind the table.
Keep talking.
I was like, oh no. I was on all fours.
What?
And I was like growling at them.
Erin got growled at.
And then I don't think Erin liked me because of that, because she thought I was weird.
That's so weird! I'm like, what the hell was wrong with her?
I was such a weird kid.
Oh, Lord.
Like, this is
growling?
Story.
I was never, like, pretending to be an animal.
I don't know. I think it's because, I don't know. I was just always a weird child. I think it has something to do with my ADHD.
Probably.
Yeah. And yeah, so I think she thought I was weird for a long time. But then we became friends. And I don't really remember what I was talking about before that story.
What do you mean? You're just saying that you don't think Erin liked you and you didn't like Morgan and Tessa.
Yeah, like at first. But then, oh yeah. And Erin has always been like the type of person that like kind of like sees the best in people, and like she'll like, you know, I think she was kind of the one that like still like encouraged Morgan to like be friends with us, and, like join the friend group. Same with Tessa, kind of, because I wasn't really friends. Like I mean we were friends, like we hung out, but like we weren't really close until she started hanging out with Erin, because they were in band together, and then like we all started hanging out. So I feel like Erin's kind of like the glue. Or like she used to be the glue of our friendship, but I feel like now we all have like a very strong bond with one another. Like it doesn't really depend on like another person at all. like, used to be, like, in middle school and stuff, like, I will admit, our friend group used to be, like, kind of toxic, but that's just how, like, middle school is.
Middle school is horrible.
Yeah. Like,
The
even,
war zone.
like, even if, like, they're, like, your soulmates and, like, the people that, like, have been around forever, if you were friends in middle school, it was probably not the best friend group. But the other people that were in our friend group, we're not friends anymore for a reason. They just didn't make the cut.
Sorry, you don't fit
Sorry.
It's genre. It's a genre. It's a genre.
Why? It's the
Yeah.
clipping for me.
You're clipping.
I know.
When I
Guys,
said
before we started recording, she turned my gain down because
I will
I'm
turn
too
it
loud.
back down. Honestly. Honestly.
Go for it.
I don't
Oh, is it my turn? Oh, do you want to... Should I pick another topic? I should.
Okay.
These are both pretty good.
How do you could read one and I could read one?
That's true.
Which one do I want to answer? Really?
How do you feel about being optimistic versus realistic?
Optimism over realism. Well, I'm a very honest person. It's rare that I lie. If I lie, then I must not like you for some reason. But 97% of the time I'm telling the truth. So that is already like me being like realistic in a sense. When it comes to other people and like giving advice, because people do ask me for advice a lot, I like to be realistic. But when it comes to myself, I like to be optimistic because I can be a huge pessimist when it comes to like the goals that I want to achieve, or like the things that I'm like trying to get done in a day, or if like something doesn't go the way that I wanted it to go. And that comes to like that mental thing again. So I have to like knock myself out of it, and being optimistic is like the go-to mechanism that I have for that. But when it comes to other people, I'm like very like realistic. I'm like, no, see, this is what it actually
Every
is.
time I have like a hypothetical question, you always have an answer for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. And I feel like the point of optimism when it comes to like your goals and like your aspirations and stuff is like manifestation. Like if you're being optimistic about it, if you don't like, instead of saying when, like if I become successful, you say when I'm successful.
Yeah, I do say that a lot.
And like you even got me to start thinking that way, because before I would be like, if I ever become like successful, but like now I'm like, when I'm rich, like when I have the money, I'm going to do this. And it's like, it's definitely helped me like have a different perspective to like my future and like my life. And I feel like I'm like happier than I used to be. But that might also just be because I left pure South Dakota.
Oh,
Pro
Lord.
tip, if you live in pure South Dakota,
if you live in St. Louis, leave.
it's your hometown.
Yeah,
Any
please leave.
any hometown, you have to leave at least
I
once.
literally just had this conversation with Sir in the car, and I was like, I don't care. Like when I get rich, and we happen to, or like if we live somewhere that's nice, I still want you. I need you to leave. Don't go back to St. Louis, but leave. Go somewhere else. I don't care if it's from Florida to California. Yeah, the weather is kind of the same, but
I think it's a little
you
colder
need
in
to
California.
move. You know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
need to get away.
Yeah, you just need, like, even
See
if
the
it's for
world.
a little bit, even if you, like, want to travel and then, like, end up back home, like, you'll,
Like people who study abroad
yeah.
and they do that little travel around Europe.
Even if you want to, like, end up back in your hometown and have the life that is, like, more, like, expected of you, like, that's fine. If that's what you want to do it. Like, all power to you. But, like, you need to experience the world beforehand and see what's out there. And you'll be all the happier for it. Because I feel like people who just stay in the same place just kind of burn out easier. And, like, yes, money is a huge part in traveling and exploring and, like, going to new places, but there's always options. There's always options to, like, do, like, anything else. Even if it's going to another town in, like, your same state. Like, if you, like, say for South Dakota, for example, if you're from Pierre, at least, like, live in the hills for, like, a few months. Or
You can get an Airbnb.
yeah, or, like, chill out in Minneapolis for, like, a year or something like that. You know, like, it's just, like, if you're going to we need to spend money to live. Like, that's just how it is.
Yeah,
Do it somewhere
gonna have
that
to
you're
spend
not
money.
going to burn out.
You're going to have to spend money wherever you are.
Yes. So, just, like, I don't know.
Also, like, as human beings, like, it's like a scientific fact that we need connection.
Mm-hmm.
And not just like connection to like the things around us, but the people.
Yes.
Meeting new people, like every time like someone talks to me and Addie at school, it's just like oh my gosh. Like, it's just something about the small conversations you have with people, the small interactions, or like the people who work at the fucking cafe at the school. Like, it's the same two people. Like,
Love them.
you pay attention, like, that is something. Or like the teacher remembering my name, and I haven't even seen her in like a good 3 months.
Like, the other day, I took a test, and after I was done, Kaya wasn't there, so I was like, I was alone then.
Yeah, I was in St. Louis.
After I took the test, like, a guy in my class, like, came up and, like, had a conversation with me, like, as we were, like, walking. And that, it was so nice to just have somebody just, like, talk to me. I don't know, because it's, like, I don't know. I'm not, like, the type of person that, like, makes conversation first.
Starts.
Yeah, but, like, if you, like, come up and talk to me, like, I'll have a conversation with you. And, like, I greatly appreciate that from, like, anybody, really. And, like, today in lab, too, when that kid told me that.
I think it helps that, like, we see the same people.
Yeah, I'm really glad, because, like, all of the classes that we've had
Like, moving.
so far, it's, like, the same, like, group of students.
Yeah,
which is
we're
very
just,
nice.
like, progressing together and learning together, even if we, like, never had a conversation.
Yeah.
Like,
And
it's
sometimes
just-
there's, like, new people, like, every month, I feel. Which is nice, too. But, yeah, I do like the way that, like, it's set up, because, like, it makes me feel like I'm not going to, like, never see them again, because, like, I will. Like, I'm going to be with them for the next year.
So next year, everybody's schedule is going to change. Some people are going to start taking certain classes. Like, we're not going to see that one guy who studies show production.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be in a whole, like, other
That'll
situation.
be a sad day. He's always reminding us about
Class.
yeah.
Class
He's like
starts
our like
in 2
human
minutes.
reminder. It's like thank
Class
you so
starts
much.
in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I really like. I don't know. I'm a people watcher. I like. I know it sounds like kind of like stalkerish, but I don't know.
I hear what you're saying.
I like examining, not examining, but like, what's the word that I'm looking for?
Analyzing?
Yes, exactly. I like analyzing people and like their behavior and kind of like how they present themselves and everything. That's the type of person I am. So I like that, like, I'm in an environment where, like, I can, like, see the same people every day and just, like, kind of, like, map, like, who they are in my mind. And I'm usually pretty good at doing that.
because you hear, like, you might have heard them have a conversation 2 months ago, but then you haven't heard them talk in 2 months, and then they say something else today, and it's like, okay, now I know that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, okay, now that I know that, okay, that explains why.
And, like, it's somebody that, like, likes to speak out in class and they make jokes or tell stories about, like, their work life or like, somebody who doesn't really talk and doesn't, like, sit with anyone, doesn't really talk to anybody, but, like, then you see them like have a conversation with an instructor for like just like a bunch of small talk, and it's like I feel like that's like kind of a view into who that person is too, and it's just like I don't know, I find it really beautiful just like analyzing people and like just like I don't because like everybody's so different, but at the same time it's just I feel like it's pretty easy to read people. It's always been very easy for me to read people.
I think that our school environment is an amazing place to read people. Yeah. Mainly because it's all like people who are like chasing after a dream. Mm-hmm. And like they're happy to be there. Yeah. Like no one's upset. No one's like angry. Like everyone's like, yeah, we had to pay a shitload of money to be sitting here. We're probably all in debt. But like we're like ignoring that. Yeah. Because there's this like hope inside of us that like this is gonna get us to where we want to be in life, mm-hmm. and that the rest of that shit isn't gonna matter. Mm-hmm. Like everything that's happening outside of the classroom is like gone, unless you're Addie and you're editing a video in class.
Yeah. It's the lab that matters.
Literally go to lecture for attendance.
Yeah.
Basically.
I don't know. I've never really been the type of person that, like, retains knowledge that is, like, verbally told to me. Like, I kind of have to, like, figure it out myself.
Like
with instruction.
I prefer to, like, read.
My lab is so perfect.
Read and apply, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't just watch you do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to learn that way. Me watching you do it. Whereas, like, in portfolio where he's like showing us like this like the skills and stuff, like I can learn that because he's not like doing anything, he's just like telling us like, okay, this is how you do it, and then I can just write it down. Mm-hmm. Like that's it. But like that's pretty much all. Like all the other stuff, like playing the piano and shit, what is that gonna do for me? Like I'm not learning.
I like it when teachers can keep us engaged. That's why I like our teachers this month, because
they're very different.
They're very good at like keeping our attention.
They have great humor. Mm-hmm. Senses of humor.
Yeah, I feel
our portfolio teacher is intense.
He's very intense, but I fuck with it.
And I thought I was honest. I thought I was an honest person. Yeah. He's way ahead of me. He's probably 120. Yeah. Like, Jesus. Like, you're not special, Addie.
He would say that to me, I'm sure.
You're not special. He literally said that to us. Like, you're not special.
He did, didn't
he? He did. He's like, I just want to let you guys know you're not special.
but you're
I
unique.
mean, yeah, he's like, but like you might be special to like your family or like your loved ones and friends and stuff, but like who cares? And like, but what you are is unique. And we're all looking at like, what the fuck?
He
Like,
just
what
has some
the
like
hell?
out-of-pocket shit. I was just like, okay, we're
Okay, like I mean, like I can't even be mad at you. Like this is the truth. Like you're telling the truth. It's yeah, not special, but you know. It is what it is. Technically, no one is special because we're all different. But you know, it is what it is.
yeah.
Do you hold grudges? If so, is it useful or destructive?
It depends. It depends on the severity of what you did. But most of all, I don't really hold grudges. I'll hold them for like a few months at most, and then I'll just kind of like stop caring, because there's no point in holding something against someone, like say like a friend, somebody who you used to consider a very close friend. They wronged you, then they're not in your life anymore, and like you don't need to, like I don't need to think about them anymore. Like they don't, obviously they didn't care about me, since
It's
they
a lot
wronged
of
me.
energy.
So yeah, so it's like, why am I wasting my energy on being mad at you when we clearly just weren't compatible as friends, as people? Yeah, that's my thought on that.
You picked that question for yourself just to have like a to the point answer.
I didn't really think about it. I don't know.
Um,
I could have answered either of those questions.
I don't hold grudges. I'm more of a what's done is done.
Yeah.
Like obviously I like forgive you because it's like that's who I am and that's like a part of my spirituality and my religion is to forgive, which is something that a lot of people forget. It's like you have to forgive people. You have to. And also yourself if you were the person who, you know, did something that was wrong. But yeah, I don't hold grudges, but I do remember
Yeah.
because that's something totally different. Like I don't like have like horrible feelings toward this person. I'm not gonna like go out of my way to be rude. Like if you ask me for help and I cared about you at some point, I'm going to make sure that you get the help that you need. Just probably not from me.
Yeah. And like, if you like repeatedly showed me in the past that you don't care for me the way that I care for you, I'm not going to pay extra attention to you just for you to treat me the same way. Because I know how it's going to end, and I'm not going to waste my energy trying to put all this, like, care about you so much, because obviously you don't feel the same way about me. And yeah. I mean, there's people that, like, I used to consider my best friends, and then they just repeatedly showed me that they didn't really hold me in as a high regard as I held them, and that really hurt me. And then they try to come back into my life and be like my best friend again, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna hate you, I'm not gonna like not talk to you. Like, if you reach out to me, if you like talk to me, that's fine, but I'm not going to be like your best friend again, like that. Like, I'm not going to just take you back exactly how we were before, because it's not how we are anymore, and I'm okay with that. If you don't respect me the way that I respect you, then I'm not going to continue to treat you
Boy, I felt this, man.
with as much love as I used to. You know? It's like, because I'm not a fool. Like, I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not going to waste my energy on you if you're not going to give me that energy back. If you just expect me to forgive you and act the exact same way that we were before, it's not going to happen. Like,
You know, that made me think about that text that I got 2 weeks ago. And obviously I'm not gonna say names. But like that person, I was always putting that person first before my mother, like before my brothers, and like these are people that I had to take care of. Like always. Like I have to be there, and constantly like putting their darkness over my light to the point where it was causing me to like be like broken and depressed. And while I was there for them and to hear them out and to be there for them and give them advice and whatever they needed, there was no one there to listen to me. So like it caused me to like just like fall into anything. Like anything happening, I'm just gonna go with the flow. Like, and that's not who I am at all. Like now I know that, because at the time when you know you have those falling outs with those people that you think are gonna be there for the rest of your lives, it's like how am I supposed to live without this person? Like there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. And then at the end of that, it's like I'm like so much happier, so much lighter, which is crazy, because you would think that when you have friends, that would be something that, you know, you would be happier in that moment of having friends. But I'm like way happier without any.
friends should never make you feel burdened. You should never be around your friends and feel like you can't talk to them or you can't talk about your problems because you're scared that if you shouldn't be scared to say something to your friends. If this is somebody that you care about, they should care about you the same way. That's going back to like what makes a good friend. It's like, because I've had friendships in the past where I felt like I couldn't really say what I like wanted to say or like what I felt like needed to be said, and then it just ended up really badly, and it hurt me very badly, and it's just like,
because you're not supposed to keep shit bottled up.
Yeah, especially from the people who are supposed to love you and care for you and always be there for you. I'll be there for you.
But like, you know, don't push shit to the side, because
Don't
that's
bottle
kind
stuff
of
up.
like a grudge. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that is kind of, yeah. It's like a grudge against yourself, basically.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're at an hour and 4 minutes.
Down.
Even though technically, like, that's technically an hour. Sorry. That's technically an hour because there was like 4 minutes of you just, I don't know what we were talking about something.
It was just me being crazy, being goofy.
And
being a
then
silly
before
goose.
we actually said hi, which apparently is our intro for every every episode.
They know who we are.
Hey, LOL. Ding, ding,
Hey, hello.
ding, 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 ding. The amount of times I rewatched that, just that part. Hey.
Hey, Lola.
Hey. Do, 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 do. Jesus. Anywho, I would like to say that this was actually a really good episode. I like these cards.
Yeah, I think these cards are very good. You know what we should do?
Sound like an Amazon review. I think
God,
these
wait.
cards are really good.
I just
5
got,
out of 5.
I just got an idea for a YouTube video, so I'm gonna have to tell you about that because I don't want to spoil it.
Well, write it down so you don't forget.
I don't know where my phone is. I tried to find it like
Christ.
an hour ago.
She's gonna forget.
I am gonna forget.
You can put it on my Wendy's order.
Chicken sand, sweet
It was
tea.
for my brothers. Anywho,
Oh god, chicken sand.
I was gonna say I really liked this episode. I'm enjoying like us talking and giving our opinions on like real shit.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about, any gossip. We didn't talk about celebrity life. We didn't talk about House of the Dragon. But that's technically
House of the Dragon is a part of my life.
That's not celebrity life though. Like
House of the Dragon is
anything
my fucking life.
We didn't talk about like drama or like anything. We kind of
All Tomorrows. All Tomorrows. That's the book that I was thinking of. If you guys haven't heard of All Tomorrows, I'm sorry, I just remembered this.
Cut me off.
I'm sorry. If you guys haven't heard of All Tomorrows, look it up. It's very interesting. It's very weird and like kind of scary, but it's alright.
So what's that one movie you made us watch?
Vivarium.
I fell asleep for like 2 minutes and I came back and literally 2 minutes and they were like falling. They were like falling in between the worlds. It was scary. Anywho, they were all dying.
I can't even imagine waking up to that scene.
Oh Lord, I was frightened. I was so scared and I played it off so well. But anywho, I was gonna say
crying.
They can't hear him. I was gonna say. Yeah, so I like the fact that like you guys can see that we're not just like obsessed with other people's lives.
We have lives.
Yeah, we're people. Or are we? Anywho, add us on our socials.
Yeah.
You should totally do that. They'll be like under here somewhere. They're usually in the same
the
spot.
general area.
With our little name tags. But yeah, please.
I want to be famous. I want to be famous.
Please follow me. I want to be famous. Yeah, so please do that. And when I say follow us, I mean like follow the podcast. And that's going to be, the links are going to be underneath the YouTube video. But our personal accounts are going to be under us. I have to be specific. Yeah, because going back to St. Louis remind me of how slow people are. So, have to be very specific. Yeah. This episode was so fetch. I only said that because she totally just watched Mamma Mia, and and that's who I'm thinking about right now.
And Amanda Seyfried is in Mamma Mia, and she's also in Mean Girls.
How fetch.
Hi, I'm Karen Smith, and there's a 30% chance it's already raining. I love her. I love her so much. She's like my idol.
You know how they have like Sam and Cat? They should totally do like Karen. No, I was gonna say. It can't be the same show.
Oh, yeah.
It should be Gretchen. Damn it! You made me
Karen.
forget my other person. It should be Gretchen and Brittany from Glee.
I love Brittany. Brittany's all. Listen,
Brittany
any
S.
show,
Spears.
any show / movie that has a bimbo character, I love her and I relate to her, and she's my idol, and she is everything to me, and she's so gorgeous and so pretty and so amazing, and so slay, so girl boss, and like I love her with my entire heart.
Underrepresentation here, so black. Yeah. If you're black, I relate to you. I'm Nikya Life and I approve this
maybe it's
message.
because of all the dumb blonde jokes that I endured as a child.
I didn't know people actually did that. It's not a thing in St. Louis. And I know a shit ton of blondes. It's like not a thing. Weird. People are weird. Anywho. Oh yeah, I gotta do my point. People. So we don't get canceled.
Oh wait, yeah.
I need to get a sign that just says the white people.
Point at me. White.
People. Okay, great. Weird. That's the sentence. What? That was the sentence. But yeah, this was an amazing episode.
So good.
And
yeah, Morgan, if you didn't listen to this or watch it, you missed out and suck my dick.
I'm just gonna send them that clip.
No, I am. Bitch.
Oh my gosh. Anywho, what did you say the last time you said?
Have a good one.